my cup with some Java love. Sit on down, let's talk it up. I know some laughing lattes.
Welcome back to another episode of Life and Lattes with Liv and Cole. I'm Liv.
And I'm Cole. Oh, I missed you.
I know. It's been 2 weeks.
2 long weeks.
I know. Really bad.
I didn't laugh at all in those 2 weeks.
Nothing but crying.
Just crying, sobbing myself to sleep.
Oh.
The only thing I live for is the podcast.
I know. It's true. It's the only reason we live. So we took a break because Cole was moving. In case you didn't know that.
In case you haven't been reading our post.
Yeah.
And if you
You're
haven't, shame. Shame on you.
We're not friends. So there's that.
So yeah, took a whole week.
I know.
Got
which
it
was
done in a
actually
week though. That was nice.
Really good because last week I got a migraine and
All week?
no, like last Saturday.
Oh, okay, you said last week. I was like,
Well,
7-day migraine, hey?
No, last Saturday I had a migraine and was like up choking all day. So,
Ew.
welcome back.
Ew. Yeah. Welcome back. We're puke free today.
We are. Oh,
I have a new
man.
home and you're puke free. We're good to go.
No, it's a
whole new
good
life.
man. Good stuff. So today's coffee is brought to you by Stumptown.
Stumptown.
I've never even heard of this before. It's organic coffee, Holler Mountain.
See, you can't just say it regular. If you say it, you're a Holler Mountain.
Holler Mountain. Little creamy and caramel coffee going on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to Stumptown. Try to take a yander up there to whatever, the Holler Mountain. It's where we grow the beans up there in Holler Mountain.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So
The coffee's actually good. So
it is very good.
Stumptown. If you hear this, I
We actually got
apologize.
this at Kroger. I'll give credit to Lar, my sister. She actually got it for me because I was like, crap, I need coffee.
Who is in the building today?
We do. We have Lauren in the building. Say a little hey. Hey. No, a little louder.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
And Audrey's here too. She's always here. Say hi.
Hi.
So we have an audience.
Good
so
stuff.
pressure's
Anyway.
on. Coffee's good.
Thanks to Lar for
Good
the
packaging.
coffee. So
I
yeah,
dig it.
it's I always dig like a caramel kind of feel for coffee. Like I don't feel like you can ever go wrong. And I appreciate the packaging. A little gray
The packaging
and
is nice.
like a bronzy coloring.
You know
Anyway,
what's funny is I see more blue than gray.
do you?
Not gonna lie.
I mean, it's like a bluish gray.
Yeah, but I do like that reflective
Mm-hmm.
font and everything. We'll post a pic.
In the deets.
You better.
All of that.
You better.
Okay, I will.
And also, while we were away, we hit over 200 downloads.
Woohoo!
That was pretty cool.
Woo woo!
That's it. That's all you got.
I wanted to like insert like a sound effect there, you know, of like the
Maybe in the future.
like clapping or like a
Right.
crowd like.
Okay, note for Cade. Add in crowd clapping. Give us a sound
Or like an
effect.
air horn.
Right,
you
like
know?
the air horn from like a DJ.
Yeah.
I might still have that sound effect left over from your wedding
Oh
song.
my gosh. Yeah, I had Cole put together like little bits of songs for my dad and I to dance to at our wedding, like fun dancing. And then he added that like ever so popular like bow, 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 like at the end of the song.
I had a lot of fun doing that.
It was really great.
I felt bad though because I put it off for months. You're like,
was
hey, my song. Hey,
Yeah.
my song. I was like, oh,
We
shoot.
needed to practice it. I kind of want to see if my dad will do like a 1-year anniversary and we'll do the dance together.
yeah.
Like just
I like it. You
like
should
we'll
do it.
do it like every year. I'll see if he will do
Re-up
it.
the
That'd be
dance.
so funny. It was so good. I still periodically look at that dance.
It
I'm
was
not gonna
great.
lie, it was really good.
Oh, it was. I was impressed about how well put together
Yeah.
it was. Not that it surprised me, but I was just like sitting there going, dang.
Yeah.
Because I knew how much time you had to practice.
Yeah.
So
Which,
I was
like,
fully
the
impressed.
hardest part of that was of not telling Brad that we were going to do that dance. So
Oh,
it was
I
a
know.
surprise to him. So not only that, but just like trying to plan a time to go over to my parents to practice without Brad like being with me. So I had to come up with like a bullcrap excuse.
Well, and it scared me because I'm like sending you files through your email and on your phone, and I'm like, knowing
yeah,
that
it like
guy,
comes across.
right? He'll intercept the message somehow.
Right. Oh gosh. But no, it all worked out.
Yeah.
I should post a clip of it so you guys can see
Yeah,
it.
throw it up. It's awesome.
Cool. All right. So on our
To-do list.
we're talking about pet peeves today.
Got lots of
I think
those.
we both have probably quite a few.
Yep.
I wrote them down.
You made a list.
Yeah, I made a list.
Sweet.
I have questions for Cole this time around.
Put me in the hot seat.
They're good ones.
I'm a little worried.
We're talking about limes.
We will elaborate later.
And then like brand name / generics.
Yeah, because I have issues.
Yeah. So that's kind
But I
of,
think everybody's aware of by now.
yeah. He's bougie.
Okay, come on. Pull out
Bad
this
and
list of pet
bougie.
peeves.
All right.
What do you got?
Here we go.
My list is in my head.
I wrote it down because I knew that there would be some things that I would forget. So, number 1 on the list.
Do they rank in order? Like, number 1 is like number 1 pet peeve, the thing that makes you crazy.
Not necessarily. I think this one's just like my number 1, and the rest are kind of
Isn't that the same
similar. What? No, because
I'm not going to rank them by importance, but this one's like number 1.
well, yeah.
I mean, if I had to put a number on it.
Oh my God. But I felt like the rest of them I didn't number.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, whatever. Number 1, loud chewing.
Oh, yeah.
If I can hear your chewing, it's too much. I can't handle it. I really can't. Even like when your mouth is closed, if I can hear
Dude, that's bad.
your saliva mixing in with your food, I can hear your teeth clanking.
Clanky teeth. Ew.
I want to vomit. I hate.
I think I've heard you say this
It
before.
makes me cringe. I can't do it.
I'm the same way. Not to your degree,
It's
but
there's actually like a syndrome of like those weird noises like that, or like a clicking of a pen or a tapping of a foot, or like whenever like you eat chips and like you bite off of a chip, like that kind, like those like weird noises is like that is me.
you added that one in, didn't you?
What? The chip thing?
No, I'm just saying like it's probably named after you.
Probably. I hate it. To go along with that is biting nails. 1, I hate the sound of it. Disgusting. 2, the act of actually biting your nails is disgusting.
Yes,
Right?
it's true. Yeah, because I have a thing
I
like
feel
with
like
the
you're
girls.
judging me right now.
No, I'm not judging you. Because I do have a thing like with the girls. I hate when they're always putting their hands in their mouths. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
to be completely honest, like, there are times where I will do it. Just letting you know. So that's why I was, like, looking at you because I'm like, I do that from time to time. But like I said,
Disgusting.
but it's really for me, like, when I think about it more, it's like a germ thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
I'm
what I
like,
mean,
don't
it's
put your hands in your
disgusting.
mouth. That's why
You don't know what's on your nails.
Yeah. Well,
You'll flush the toilet.
here we go.
You'll-
How did this get turned around on me so quickly?
You have to put the toilet seat down to flush. Mm-hmm. But you will bite your nails, not knowing the germs underneath your stanky, nasty
stanky fingers.
fingernails.
God.
Your dank fingernails. Okay, I'm sorry. I know you're clean, but still.
Try to be. It's a nervous thing. Or like a bored
You're one
thing.
of those.
Yeah, like a bored. It's like, oh, I got nothing else to do, and maybe you're like sitting there, and I mean, I don't know what's worse, biting your nails or being on your phone.
Biting your nails.
Thank you.
Okay.
I was waiting for it. Thank you.
All right.
What's next?
I do have quite a few. Would you like to pipe in on yours?
Yeah, I guess I could give you some.
Okay.
You know,
What you got?
let's see if you can guess one. You should be very familiar with this one.
The shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking off your shoes when you walk into his home.
Yes. I was thinking about it the other day. Now I have the new place. It's all mine. I got that little sign that says drinkage, and it goes on my little coffee / drink bar.
Right.
I'm going to get another sign and put it by the door, and it will say, please take your shoes off. 'Cause it kills me. But you don't know you don't know how much effort I put into keeping the house clean. Like I
do.
vacuum all the time. And so it's like when someone comes in and they walk through the house with their shoes, it's the same thing. Might as well be licking a toilet seat.
What?
Because,
You're not licking your floors.
but I'm just saying, my feet are gonna walk around on it.
Oh my! Do you lick your toes?
No, I don't think I can get my foot to my mouth.
Oh my god!
Just being honest, they're not very flexible.
Okay, so taking your shoes off.
Taking the shoes
I knew
off.
that was a thing.
I think really just at the base of it, I just think that it's a courtesy. Like,
I get
you
it.
know, we all spend time. Most of us spend time. Sorry, some of us spend time cleaning the house, and it's just nice that when you come in, no dirt, rocks. I don't know where your shoes have been. You know, for all I know, you could
You
be like
stepped in dog crap.
you could be a sewer cleaner, and all you do is just step around in crap all day, and you just brought your crap shoes into my house.
Your crap shoes. Do you know anybody that walks into your house like you don't know where they work?
Some people.
Okay.
The guy came in to put in the internet, and he wore his shoes. I would have told him to take them off if he wasn't tattooed and scary looking. thought he wouldn't
Comcast
beat
by
me.
day, sewer worker by night.
You never know. You just don't know.
Can't trust anybody.
So yeah, the shoes. Let me think. Another one. Gosh. Oh, this is a big one.
Okay.
When I wave at someone, they don't wave back.
Oh, like in the car or just like in
In general. I'm going out of my way to be courteous to you and wave at you. Just wave back. It's a cool little thing. Like, right? Like, hey.
Rude.
You know? And then they just either like ignore you or they stare at you. They look at you. They make eye contact.
Like they know.
Like they know, and they just can't get the arm up. And I'm like, come on. Like, I'm in a good mood. You just put me in a bad mood because you wouldn't wave at me.
Do they not see you?
Oh, no. Most of the time people lock eyes with me.
I
And
don't
I'm like,
understand. Like, that's not even like a pet peeve. That's just being rude. Like, be a decent human.
but it's a pet peeve of mine because most people don't. Or like the other thing, like
I
with
don't
waving,
understand.
is like, I might like let somebody go at a stoplight or something.
yeah.
And I'll wave or whatever. And they just like
Yeah.
drive by. And you're like, come on, just wave at me.
Yeah. Especially if you like let somebody go before you. Is that
Yeah.
what you mean?
Yeah.
Like waving them on to go and they
Yeah.
don't do anything?
Yeah, like you're
I
like-
was here first.
like,
I could have gone first.
Well, sometimes I'm like, I know it's my turn, but hey, go ahead. You
Yeah.
know, I'm feeling good today. And so I'm like, hey, go on through. And they're like, nothing.
Trolling.
Nothing. People. Anyways,
All right.
well, get me fired up, Liv.
Get fired up.
Get me real fired up. Drink a Holler Mountain coffee, get fired up.
Okay. This one's weird.
Oh, here we go.
So it's kind of a twofold thing. Windshield wipers. Okay.
Okay.
Like when there is a lot of rain droplets on the windshield and you're not wiping them off.
I hate that too. And
Oh
you're
my
like,
gosh.
here's your wiper.
Yes.
That's why it's there. All you have to do is the little
Ooh, yes. I don't understand. Okay, and then
cars do it on their own.
the other thing that bothers me is when like it's been raining a lot and you have your windshield wipers on and then like it stops raining but you still have your windshield wipers on and it's like
It's just going.
yes, on the windshield. It drives me crazy. But I also like I don't want to be like one of those backseat drivers of like turn your windshield wipers on.
Right, could you please turn
Can
your
you
wiper?
or can you like would you please turn them off? It's not even raining anymore. But it gives me like this little like twitch. I can't.
You have a thing with sounds.
Yes.
A lot of sounds bother you.
Yeah.
Are you one of those people where like if somebody like rubs their hand on like styrofoam, you're like,
It doesn't like bother me, but I don't like live for it, you know.
Well, I would hope not. I wake up in the morning and scratch my little piece of styrofoam. It makes me so happy.
So many noises today.
Sound like a door.
This is not a noise one.
Okay.
But now I'm seeing that there's a lot of noise.
You're seeing
on
the correlation
my list.
between all.
Oh my god, do I have an issue? Is when you're in a store and people do not walk on the right side of the store or of the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Like, it's the same thing in the street. Like, it's not like you just go into the other lane because you don't feel like no. It's proper flowage.
Proper flowage. I would appreciate if you don't use that term again. But no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. That drives me nuts too.
It's a better flow of the store if everyone would walk on the proper side of the aisle. That you're not running into people.
There's one worse thing, right? And I'm sure you run into this. No pun intended. When people, you'll be walking and I feel like you're on your side, you're doing your thing, and they're walking towards you, and they just keep on walking towards you.
Yes.
Like, I ain't gonna move for no one.
Yeah, like, I'm not moving. I'm just gonna wait for you.
I feel like 90% of the time I move for people. Like, most of the time I'm the person who has to move, and I just don't understand that.
Sometimes I'm a troll. Here's
one
why.
time I'm just gonna go and smash into somebody, and then most of the time they're bigger, so I'm like, I'm out.
So I'm out on that.
I'll go around. Okay, you have a weight advantage. I shall move.
You could probably sit on me, so we'll go around.
That or break me in half.
Yep. I'm a troll sometimes in a store where, and this is probably wrong of me, where I see somebody coming and they're trying to squeeze their cart behind me or squeeze their body, one of the two, and I don't move because I'm like, use your words.
Yeah, right.
Excuse me. I don't know why that's so hard. It drives me crazy. That's why I hate shopping on the weekends, because there's so many people. I'm fired up.
I know. I can tell. I think the episode name's just going to be
Pet Peeves.
Liv being fired up. Fired up Liv.
But that's so, that's just, it is rude. And people, this isn't necessarily a pet peeve, but just people being so unaware.
Yeah. Of just
being in
other
a
people.
store.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite time to go, grocery shopping or anything, is at midnight.
Late at night.
Yeah. No one's there. The people who are there, that you look at each other and just yeah, I know why you're here.
It.
Yep. You wish I wasn't. I wish you weren't, but we're on the same page. I normally throw my headphones in. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Let me buy my
the store's on fire, or there's gunshots, and Cole's just laser focused.
What? The grocery store. That's
funny. Okay.
I'm funky in the grocery store.
So,
I'm trying to think if maybe. Oh, and then I think everybody knows this. The last one I'll throw in the ring is the toilet seat thing. It's not the seat that you sit on, but the one that covers it. Shut that thing. Sorry, I had to censor myself because I wanted to say something else. Shut the seat. I don't know why it's so hard.
I don't know.
It's
either.
nasty. It's nasty. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of all the different things that need lids in areas like that. Put the lid on,
Put the lid on.
Please.
So another one that I have is a fork on a plate. If it scrapes.
Another sound thing.
I can't.
Oh, that's a bad one too, though.
That's so cringeworthy. It is. I can't.
Okay, which one's worse? Fork on the plate, or when you do that thing with your teeth where you accidentally scrape them together, and it squeaks or whatever? You ever had that happen?
Fork on a plate.
Okay. No way. See, Lauren agrees with me. That teeth thing, it'll give you shivers and it just keeps going and you're just oh,
it's going up and down your spine.
Teeth thing, I'm weird with teeth too.
That's
But anyways, yeah. Any other noises that bother you?
Actually,
oh, please give me the noise list.
The other one.
She can really see.
I just need to gather myself. The sound of somebody scratching their dry skin.
That's an interesting one.
No, it's usually if they have like a little bit longer nails.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, like you can physically hear their nails scraping across their alligator crocodile skin. Lauren understands. It's disgusting. And whenever someone does it, I no longer hear anything that you are saying. My mind solely focuses on your
This one sounds like maybe it takes your number one spot.
Flaky skin.
Dry, flaky skin.
No, chewing takes my number one.
Chewing, okay.
For sure.
Chewing. I'll remember that.
Disgusting. Which I always joke about it because I think that the Lord played a joke on me because Brad is a loud chewer.
Yes, that is fantastic.
And it's just a very like sanctifying thing for me.
Yeah.
Of he's the loudest chewer in the world, and I married him, so it's just kind of like.
Does he know
that he's a loud chewer? Just
that it bothers you, and he's a loud chewer.
Yes.
Does he try to like help out, or is he straight up just like?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he tries.
Me.
But I have really worked on my heart to not give him crap for it. I'm dead serious. And
this has been marriage lessons with Liv.
Yeah. Oh, it's bad. All right, and then there's one last one I have on here.
Dang.
And then we'll move on.
Is it another sound? Please tell me it's another sound.
I mean, sort of. Not
okay,
really.
here we go.
Is when people use the word seen instead of saw.
I seen that.
Like the other day I seen that on a TV. No, you didn't. You saw it. You didn't seen it. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm sorry.
There's one, and then I know we almost hit on this last time, and I thought of it, and I forgot it, and now I forgot it again.
Oh gosh.
How do you? Okay, so supposedly, okay.
It's a D.
And I'm not going to name names, but there's somebody that I'm in contact with almost every day, and they say supposedly, and I'm like,
are you talking about my husband?
Does he say that? No, we don't talk every day. He doesn't like me anymore.
He doesn't like me
We talked on the phone last night.
Did you? Cute.
No, that's fine. I'll call her out. It's my grandma. She listens to the podcast too.
Called out.
Supposedly. I love you, Grandma.
Oh.
Supposedly.
So
but I'll give her a little slack because it's just, I think it's like an era thing. Like they say like washcloth.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Washcloth.
Yeah. And it's just different,
Turlet.
right? Well, she doesn't say turlet. You know? I think you're talking about Target ladies.
Yeah.
Go use the turlet. Classic pen.
I wish you guys could see his like.
Go to YouTube.
Yeah. Oh yeah, YouTube. You guys were on YouTube.
Yeah, I think I uploaded everything to YouTube, and then I think I neglected to tell you that everything was on there. So but we need to put something out there. If you want to watch us, you can.
You were on YouTube.
Just spit all over myself.
I will also give Brad slack because.
Did he really say supposedly?
Because his family says it. Like growing up, his parents would say supposedly, and so it's just kind of like one of those things. But I'm like, it's supposedly.
Gosh, you get called out in my house, in my family's house, like say something weird. Like I knew people they say theater. I'm like
theater.
What is a theater?
I don't know. We have been on pet peeves for a hot minute.
Well, you have.
You're right. They were all me.
Well.
So evidently I have a sound issue.
Yeah. Sound phobia.
So, it's not a fear.
I don't know. It kind of sounded like it. I fear the fork on the plates. You should just use paper plates. Boom. Solved. I'm a problem solver.
So, like, I go to a restaurant and just, sorry, can you actually just put this on a paper plate
for me? Put my stuff on a paper plate. Be like, or could you just load it up on this napkin, please? Napkin. Be like, I have a thing with, or give me a plastic fork. A lot of times they'll have plastic forks.
See,
Can I have a to-go fork? I'm going to get you a pack of sporks, like plastic sporks, and you can just use those, and they'll never make a sound.
I hate you.
Aren't you so glad you told me about all these issues?
I swear if you do it, I will hurt you.
If I buy you sporks?
No, if you...
What if I buy little copper
if you
ones?
do the... if you make the... Oh my gosh. If you do these little pet peeves intentionally, I will hurt you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm in on that because you know me.
I will
I
find
don't ever pass up a point to poke at somebody. So tell me your problem and I will be glad to bring it up.
Thank you for that. You're
Ask
such
anyone
a
who's
good
close
friend.
to me.
Oh my word.
It means I care.
So last night I had a margarita for the first time in a hot minute.
Just like every night.
No, it's been a minute. I'm dead serious.
I was just getting a number from Lauren.
What?
No,
Of how many?
Oh, I don't know.
You weren't even aware. We were at home.
We were
By
at
the way.
home. There's an excuse. We were at home.
Yeah,
I was
just
drinking
saying.
responsibly within the four walls of my home.
I mean, yes, essentially. Anyway.
Yes, essentially. Whatever makes you feel better.
And
water
we
last
had
night.
friends over, and we got Mexican takeout,
Okay.
right? And there's this meal that I always get that comes with lime, like wedges or whatever. I don't know.
Lime pieces,
Yeah,
wedges. Wedge works,
like
right?
cubes
Oh, are they like the little
Yeah.
guys? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
to like sprinkle onto your food.
Sprinkle.
I
I love your
don't know
terms.
the-
Like
I don't know the
sprinkle
verb.
cubes. You have lime cubes that you're sprinkling, like zesting,
No, zest is the skin. Juicing?
juicing. I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever.
Anyways, it's like the commercial
I'm
right
wringing
when they're
out
just like
a lime.
wringing out. Are you twisting it?
Twisting the lime.
Twisting the lime. Just, no lime gets in your food, just your hand.
Yes. This
Sorry.
lime was the nastiest lime. It
Was
was
it brown?
it was the weirdest thing. I squeezed. That's the verb.
There you go. For all of you
Squeezed.
listening, I just got hit.
I squeezed the
Squeezed!
lime. I squeezed the lime and nothing came out. Dead serious.
Maybe you were squeezing it wrong.
No, because Lauren did it and my friend Alicia also had limes. And it was like we squeezed the lime and nothing came out. It was just like, yeah, it was just like the lime, like after we
Dry
squeezed,
lime.
it was like dry and like it looked shredded on the inside. I'm like, what happened? Nothing came out.
That's weird.
So it's really funny because you found a way to choose the best limes at a store.
Yes.
The weirdest
I buy limes a lot.
step by step.
It is.
Oh, for your
for my mules.
For your mules.
So I always have to have a little stock of
perfect.
limes because everybody, if you like mules and you want to make them at home, do not buy lime juice that's just in a cup. They like make a little
Yeah.
container of lime juice.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. I don't know what it is. It's like GMO lime juice. I don't know. They're making that crap in a lab because it does not taste like lime.
It's not actual limes.
It's not.
Okay.
So lately, like I've just been buying the regular limes.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about the fact that I like go there and I'm like standing there and I'm like squeezing all these limes. Like trying to figure, and I'm like, I feel like I've come up with like a pattern in my head that
I
works.
want some like store footage of you just like
Just sitting there, just like,
squeezing
I don't
limes.
use two hands. One hand at a time, because you got to hold
like
one.
both of your hands on like the whole like
Anyways,
layout of limes,
yeah,
just like squeezing
touching
all of
limes.
them.
Anyways, so I got to thinking about it. I'm like, hey, I'll just try to figure out like what's the best method for finding
Right.
the right lime.
Sure.
And literally the first link I clicked on, I got this 4-step plan here, and it was cracking me up. Day by day. Damn it. Anyways, so the 4 steps. Step 1 is to smell the limes. And obviously you have 2 options here. You either pick up the lime and hold it to your face, or you put your face down in the lime.
That's what you should do.
Just
And smell. Like you're motorboating the limes.
I was waiting for it. So
That would be so
I get kicked out of the grocery store.
funny.
Sir, please quit molesting the limes. Okay. You don't have consent from those limes. Walk away from the limes, sir. Especially I normally had the girls with me too. So it's
Oh my
like, Daddy, what are
gosh.
you doing to the limes?
Okay,
Anyways,
go on.
so this is how step 1 is laid out. It
Yep,
says smell the limes. A ripe lime will smell limey. And I had to change that. It said smelly limey. Smelly limey. And it says those that are underripe, do not like that word, will not have a strong smell. And then it tells you to scratch the skin of the lime with a fingernail, then sniff to test for ripeness. And I'm like,
scratch and sniff, snicker, sticker, scratch and sniff, snicker, sticker.
But see, this is my issue. First of all, with step 1, that if everybody went to the store and scratched a lime, you would not want to buy any of those limes. They would all have
Ew.
scratches in them, and I'd go, I'm out. Because what did you just talk about? How nasty underneath fingernails are.
People are getting their poop particles all over these friggin' limes.
Yeah.
Sickos.
Hey, thank
Quit
you.
scratching the limes. It's your poop nails.
Just fired up Liv and poop nails. That's what. Step 2.
That would be 2 episode
I know,
titles with poo in it.
Yeah, we can't do that.
We can't do it.
Cannot do that.
We'll lose followers.
Episode 5 has the least amount of listens out of all of them. No, episode 4. Episode 4 has the least amount of listens. 5 passed up 4. So I don't know what's up with that. Give
What
us some
was it?
feedback. There's like 15 listens on. There's double that on episode 5.
Which one was 5?
5 was the last one. I know it's been 2 weeks. That's my
I know.
problem. I don't remember.
Okay, that's all right.
But I was, anyways. Step 2
for limes.
It says go green. Green limes are generally ripe and have more lime flavor than yellowish green ones. That
Go green
I
or
can
go
see.
home.
Now here's the next one. This step is just, again, on the website, you have to
This one's
imagine
my
that
favorite.
these are these are headers, so they're
This is so
big.
funny.
And it just says, feel the skin.
Feel the
Step 3,
feel the skin.
first you're going to scratch and sniff, then you're going to find a green one, then you're going to feel the skin. It should it should give a little when you squeeze it, but still firm. Not soft. Limes that don't give to a squeeze are underripe. Those
Dang it, the underripe word again.
Those that feel too soft are too ripe.
Oh.
I know. And the funny thing is I normally pick the soft ones. I mean, obviously you don't want it to like fall apart in your hand.
So
But that's normally
we're
my
looking
first
for
rule
the
of thumb.
firm ones.
Firmish.
Firmish.
and then it says choose fruits that feel heavy. Since these have more juice than those that feel light for their size, the heaviness also indicates maturity.
Same.
Notes, food scientist, Shirley, whatever. And then I just want to make sure this is from hunker.com.
All right.
So that's your 4-step plan to find the right
For
line.
limes. I feel like some of that got a little out of hand
I-
for picking out limes.
I agree.
Like
At one point I was like, am I still reading about limes?
it
Should I-
should give
should
a
I be
little
reading
when you
this?
squeeze, but still firm, not soft.
I know, I don't know. Anyways.
You know what's up.
I figured that once I read that, it had to have been shared because that is hilarious.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'm skipping over what you just said.
That's pretty good.
Um,
I'm skipping over. What you said. We're moving past it. All right.
Okay, do you want to do your questions or what are you thinking?
Let's wait. Let's
You wanna
do.
wait? You're just gonna make me okay. Okay, so I put this one on the whole brand name thing. I wanted to know your take on it because we haven't ever talked about this, but
Right?
I guess I expect you to be kind of like thrifty like.
Yes.
So I had a feeling we might have opposite opinions on
Probably.
this. So what is
So
your general
is
opinion over this?
this food or is just in general?
I would say in general, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But
Here's
if there's
my
one that's if they differ, you know.
here's my take. I think that there are some things that it is worth spending the money on for the quality that does happen to be brand name. Whether that is food, clothes, shoes, houseware, whatever.
Right.
However, I will say for the most part, I'm more on like the generic let's get a deal
Yeah.
kind of situation. Like, not gonna lie, I thrive at shopping at Goodwill. I don't know how, but I always find the best gems. Lauren knows. which I know that is not your jam.
I've never shopped in a Goodwill.
Oh my gosh.
I can tell you that right now.
It is the bomb.com. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, and I've been trying to be better. Audrey's working on me. I've been trying to be better about doing some of those things. I actually shopped at a TJ Maxx for the first time last week.
TJ Maxx is like an actual store.
I understand, but I've never really been inside or like shopped at one, so I didn't know.
Thank you, Audrey. First off, you've never been to a TJ Maxx?
I had been.
It's the greatest.
In one time, but it wasn't for me.
It's the best.
Well, I got some good deals. I was very happy.
It's the best. Okay.
So
yes. Thank you.
But the nice thing about TJ Maxx is you can go and you can buy brand name stuff just a little bit cheaper.
Exactly.
Which I can get on. I didn't think it was like that, okay? It just wasn't proposed to me in such a way. So I was like, okay. It was nice. I got some brand name stuff that
Yep.
But I'm like, I don't know if you're this way or not, but I tend to be like super brand loyal.
Yeah.
Like if there's a brand that I really like, I try to stick with it as much as I can and just like, kind of rep that. And there might be a product that's similar, but there's something about, like if I like the brand, I normally try to stick with it. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Like I like all my KitchenAid stuff.
Yeah.
So like my spatulas and everything are all KitchenAid. I don't know if that's better or not, but I just like the brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's just something about it.
I am a little bit more like go with the flow.
Yeah. I'm trying to be. Because you can save yourself some money, but I get hung up on the
yeah.
brand thing though. And,
I know you do.
And it will be really, Audrey can attest to this. I got hooked on this whole thing. Like, I think Simple Human stuff is awesome. Do you know the brand?
No.
So the thing that they started with was trash cans. Stick with me here, okay?
Okay.
They make the most awesome, like, stainless steel, like super nice trash cans. And they have ones that have, they're the ones that started the whole like wave your hand and it opens up.
Oh, mm-hmm.
They have like the auto lift, which I think is a little much, but
yeah, okay. Go
ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I think that there are certain times that call for trash cans to be able to wave your hand.
Yeah, but I mean
in general.
So you can wave your hand, but then there's also the ones with the foot pedal, right?
Yeah.
That you can just open up. So you're like, it's a bit extra, which I know
Sure.
is weird for me to say, but
yeah.
I think there's actually one that you can use your voice on. So you can say open
trash
and
can?
it opens up.
That's too much for me.
I know. I was like, and then I think they're probably like, $200 or $300.
And it's like they also have a refrigerator and like a dishwasher and oven that also go to those commands of open. So you say open and all of your
just everything
things
just like
opens.
But anyway, so they started with that, and of course they've grown from there, and they just make a bunch of like innovative home products.
Right.
So anything, and most of the stuff that you can think of, like, I don't know, like, wave your hand under the soap dispenser.
Right.
But it's just nice. It looks good. It's stainless
Sure.
steel and glass and stuff. I mean, it's nice stuff, but you pay a premium, right?
Yep.
So I got to looking online, and I needed a dish rack because I don't have a dishwasher at the house. So, and I don't like to use one anyways.
You don't?
Nope.
Oh.
I can do a better job myself.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
This is why you and Brad are friends.
Yes.
He does not like when I use the dishwasher. He's like, this didn't get clean.
Thank you.
I'm like, just put it back in there. It's fine.
Like, that must be a guy
good.
thing because, like, my dad's the same way.
Really?
Oh, yeah. But see, like, I'm to the point, and, like, my dad's the same way. Like, I'll just rewash it.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and do it real quick. But there is no option at the new house. But anyways, so I had that.
Don't have the luxury.
The last dish rack I had forever. And so I'm like, it's time to upgrade. Got the new place.
Yeah.
Simple Human makes one.
Oh, geez.
Thing is, baller.
Does it dry your dishes for you?
Nope. It's got like a tray underneath of it, and it's got all these different things that pop out and places to put stuff. Like, it's just super, and it's got like stainless around the outside, and it has a spout that the water just like comes, when it dries off of everything, the water comes out of the spout and goes back into the sink.
Oh, it sits on the outside of your
Yeah,
sink.
it sits on the outside of the sink.
Gotcha.
So I only have so much sink space, right?
Okay. Well, because we have a double sink, and so we have a dish rack that sits in the other.
Oh yeah.
one.
Well, I don't.
But you don't
I have a
that.
double sink as well, but I don't like anything in it. So I know it's another thing.
But like then
My house stuff is weird.
But then your countertop is clean, and you're not taking up countertop space.
Well, when you see the house, you'll get what I'm
Alright.
trying to do here, because I only have so much anyways. But there's like a little section to the left of the sink that you wouldn't use for anything anyways.
Okay. All right.
But anyways,
Onward.
so
Oh, sorry, I just touched your knee. That was weird.
that was weird.
Sorry.
I was just gonna let it go, but
Sorry.
there are two versions, a big one and a small one, and they were both on Amazon. The big one is like $90. And I was like, I was like thinking about it. The smaller one was a little bit cheaper. And so I was like thinking about it really hard. And I was like, I don't know if I should spend the money on that. That seems kind of silly. So I just put it away. Like I was like, don't do it. It was in my Amazon cart. And I was like, don't do it. This is stupid. Well, she takes me to TJ Maxx. They had them there for a discounted price, like a good amount discounted. And so I pulled the trigger on it. And that alone sold me on the TJ Maxx because I was like, yes.
Oh my gosh.
They had a lot of Simple Human stuff too. I was like, I love it.
Yeah. I love TJ.
I want the trash can, but they're expensive.
Yeah, don't get it.
Well, they make them in different. It's like buying an iPhone. Like they have like gold and rose gold and silver and white and black. They have all these different colors, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But they're like $300.
Yeah, don't do that.
Which is silly.
I'll be mad at you.
Yeah, I went to Walmart, got one for like $10.
Good. My trash can's more expensive than yours.
Whoa.
But it's also copper, so there's
Yeah,
that.
mine's just black. It's just plastic.
Yeah.
But no, so I mean, but that's the thing. Like, that's my like key, or that's like my key example of how I get hooked on like little things. I
brands.
find little things and I'm like, yeah, that brand's cool, and I'll just stick with it.
I will say that with like makeup,
Okay. Yeah, I don't wear any of that.
but
So
you don't do that kind of
I
thing.
don't.
Or like hair product. Usually, like I will be brand loyal with that kind of
Okay, gotcha.
situation until I find something that's better. And by me, Lauren usually finds it for me. And
Yeah.
she's like, "You gotta try this out."
like, okay.
Why did I just make you sound like you had a man voice, Lauren?
Hey, check this out, man.
Try this makeup out. Do it now.
Little makeup, man.
And so that I will say I'm more like brand loyal with, but in general, hit me up with generic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know. And like I said, I get stuck on things like my UGG thing right now.
Oh,
I'm
man.
like, yeah.
I know.
So I'm upset because these new shoes are like gray tan, and my jeans are rubbing some of the blue off on top of them.
Oh, I've done that with like purses before. They like rub off on my jeans. It makes me so mad.
It's upsetting.
Ugh,
It's
it
very
really
upsetting.
is. Okay.
But yeah, I could very easily make you a list of like just the brands that I pick things from. But it's like I have to choose a TV for the new house, and like I think I listen to a lot of like podcasts for like tech news, and they had the Vizio CEO on there, and like they're like a US based company and everything, and he was like super cool. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get Vizio next time.
Oh my word.
Because a little background, right? It's kind of cool, like US based. I love that.
All right.
You get your questions.
I do.
Okay.
These
great.
are really just like more funny than anything. On some of these are not as funny as others, but okay, here we go. First one.
Are you scared?
No, I was just deciding which one I wanted to do first. If you had to choose someone, who would you let punch you directly in the face? If you had to choose, you like life or death, you have to choose someone.
Oh, that's easy.
Who?
Super easy. My youngest.
Oh,
I would just let Elsie punch me in the face. She's 3 years old. I'd be like, punch me.
Lame.
What? I'm saying it's easy.
What?
Exclude my kids. I would probably let Audrey punch me in the face.
Dope. Would you like to do that?
I feel like she would get. I feel like she'd get like a little bit of pleasure from it, and I'd be okay with that. I'd be like, get it out now. Just like
Just
punch
get it
me.
out.
But you get one shot, so make it a good one.
That's great. That's great.
But I'd much rather be punched by a 3-year-old. Just saying. I don't want to. You want to
mean,
mess
I
up the
think-
money maker.
Oh
You know?
my gosh. We're on a podcast. Just our voices.
There's a video. Go watch the video. Check out my money maker.
Oh my gosh. Two plugs now.
Right. Hey, if you didn't hear me, just YouTube. YouTube. We're on YouTube. Don't forget about YouTube.
Hey, YouTube, you guys, we are on YouTube. You can see us on
That's what
YouTube. We just want to be seen. Okay. I have these on. I took
Very
different
decisive. So
screenshots.
quick on the question answer.
Yeah.
Unless you stump me, don't stump me. Stumped.
All right. This
Speaking of Stumptown Coffee.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well played. If you could compare yourself with any animal, which would it be, and why? A lemur.
A lemur. That's not nice of you. Let me answer straight to a freaking lemur.
Isn't that what Timon is on Lion King? He is so Timon.
I guess I could see that maybe a little bit.
Go on.
Gosh.
I'm sorry.
A
gorilla.
Does it have to be a real animal?
Yes. Can't be a
I was gonna
fake
say
one.
I'd probably be like a unicorn, because there's only one of me.
Oh,
That's so special.
I'm hating myself for asking these questions.
No, if I have to be, Audrey is cracking up. If I had to pick a real animal, that's kind of, the lemur one's kind of funny. Just saying, probably has a little bit of energy, little scraggly dude, just like ah.
So weird.
What animal are you talking about? A chipmunk. There we go.
All right.
So unicorn.
Chipmunk. Okay.
Maybe a what is that? Centaur. Half man, half horse.
Oh, that's good. All right, I've got some would you rathers.
Said why though? Oh, I already explained that with the unicorn. Okay, go ahead.
Gosh. Okay.
Because I'm beautiful.
Would you rather be poor and good looking or wealthy and ugly?
Dang. Well, I already know what it's like to be poor and good looking, so I would probably take being rich and ugly, switch it up a little bit. At least if you're rich, like money talks a little bit.
That's true.
I'd have enough money for plastic surgery then.
All right.
Be like,
you're not even yourself anymore.
Nope. Be like, make me look like, I don't know, somebody. I'm so bad at that. Just
Ryan
make me
Seacrest.
look. Ryan Seacrest.
But
That's fine.
You already are.
I already am Ryan Seacrest, so we're good.
You are so Ryan Seacrest.
I'm so Ryan Seacrest.
Okay. What?
I was gonna say Ryan Reynolds, but we'll stick with the Ryans.
All right.
Ryan Seacrest,
Gosling.
Ryan Gosling was on my mind as well.
Would you
sexual man chocolate?
Would you rather eat everything you see or lick everything you see?
Woo, that's a tough one. Everything I see? Mm-hmm. Dang.
I'm like, that's intense. Like, are you eating like
Dang.
your car?
Oh my gosh. I'd have to go with lick. Just because you could do a little boop, just a little boop, I don't have to eat it. Take a bite from it.
Oh
yeah,
my
so
gosh. Okay, so you'd
lick
rather lick everything you see.
Because I could even carry around little wipes and I could wipe it before I lick it. You know what I mean? So
This is getting weird.
hey, you came up with these questions.
I didn't come up with them. I found them.
You picked them though.
All right, this one's funny. Would you rather have a...
You can't even say it.
Would you rather have a foot-long nose or a foot-long tongue?
Oh, I take the tongue any day. I don't want the nose, but be like, Gene Simmons was pretty just a lizard tongue.
You'd be like Squidward if you had the foot-long nose.
Right? That would be. Woo! Would it stick
Pinocchio.
out straight or would it fall down like Squidward? The tongue would be kind of cool. They could be like, eh. Make it do the wave. I don't know.
It'd make easier for licking everything you see.
That's true. I wouldn't have to get close to it with my face.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh, man.
Okay, I think I have one more.
Wait for this episode, boys and girls.
Oh my
Buckle up. I might even put a disclaimer on the
we
description. Be like, disclaimer, at the end of the episode.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay.
Cole becomes a unicorn with a lizard tongue.
I have two more for you. This is lightning round, so you have to answer quickly.
Boom, boom.
Wow, okay. I didn't know it was thunder, but okay.
Okay, anyways.
Would you rather never use social media again or never watch another movie or TV? So it's like TV or social media.
I could get rid of TV.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah.
All right, last question. Would you
Listen to her. Sorry. What you got? Sounds like it's a good one.
It's not that funny. I'm still like,
You look like you're gonna cry.
I'm sorry, I'm legit crying. Okay. Would you... Sorry.
I feel bad for Cade. You know, I feel like he's gonna have to like.
No, don't edit this out.
Okay.
It's funny. Okay, would you rather be hairy, like really hairy, or completely bald? Everywhere. And that includes your eyelashes, your eyebrows.
Okay. Gosh dang it. You had to ask this question. How hairy are we talking?
We're talking hairy.
Hairy.
Like
You're
you-
legitimately crying.
I know.
I can see the glistening tear on your face.
I was laughing so hard.
Give me a length of hair.
Okay, so like you definitely got the full chest, back.
Like, boom, baby.
Yeah. Like it's like literally popping through the top of your
Got a little hamburger meat
yeah.
coming out the shirt.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
My grandpa was like that. Love
like-
that dude to death.
like-
and it just
like
grew out of his
dark
shirt.
hairy.
Dark. Okay, dark, hairy. But you're talking like, are we talking like ape? Like I look like an ape? Or just like the normal places you have hair,
No.
it's just extra hairy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I have to know the deets
Like
before.
full hairy chest. You got some hair on the back. Your arms are full on real hairy.
I don't know. I feel like that would
You got
look
a
weird
whole,
on me.
like-
I guess I'll just take being bald. Make me bald.
You have no eyebrows.
Yeah, take him away.
I feel like I want
She
to
gone.
see a photoshopped version of you with no eyebrows.
I could probably make that happen.
Please.
I could probably make
Oh my
that
gosh,
happen.
please do it.
It would not be hard to get rid of my eyebrows for sure.
You should, oh my gosh, we
I
should
could smooth out the beard and everything.
do like a whole like side by side of you like with a bunch of hair, like a full on beard, little sprigs coming out the top of your shirt, and then one completely bald.
I could put that together.
Okay,
I could
great.
put that together.
That's what we've got going for you today, fam. All right, that's my last question.
Those are fantastic.
Those were good ones. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dang.
I one-upped you on questions.
You did. Well, mine were just interview questions.
They were
so
good.
I like what you did. You
Thank
pieced
you.
together some good questions.
Thank you.
My favorite question that I asked you is still the duck-sized horses. Or the horse-sized
The
duck.
horse size. No, it was. The,
I talked more about that
It
like
was-
during the week. Like
It was the duck-sized horses
there were like
or a
100.
horse-sized duck.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
It's so funny.
Love it.
All right.
Okay. I think that's it
I
for
think
today.
that's it.
I'm there. Like you got me. That's great.
Oh,
So
thanks for listening, y'all.
yeah, of course. I think we're putting some stuff together. We got some ideas. We're gonna try to add some things, be a little bit more concise about what we're doing here. And then on top of that, giveaway probably pretty soon.
Yep.
I'd like to put one of those together. So
We will be doing a giveaway this month. Stay
sweetness.
tuned. As well as we want to do an episode where we do a segment of listener asked questions.
Yes.
So
we've asked a couple times.
So we have some in the pipeline
yes.
to answer, but we wanted to get some more in. So
We might
that
push
way
a
we
little
have
harder.
some substance.
See if we can't get some more.
Ask us questions.
Yeah, because we want to do a whole episode with just user questions, and we think we can have some fun with that. Just
Yeah.
throw anything. We
Yep.
will try to answer anything within the bounds of explicit and not
yeah.
explicit. Thank you.
Yeah. Disclaimer: don't be gross.
And I think we're gonna try real hard. I've been talking to Kate and everything to get another mic, and then we'll start our list of guests as well. So we'll
Yep.
try to do. I think we know there's a couple people that might be at the top, so
Lauren.
that we can start with. So what do you what? I don't even know who that is.
Well, we put a poll out there or a question out there on our Instagram. Give us your questions, and Lauren responded and said, "When will I be on the podcast?" That was her question.
And she sat in today just to prove her point. Like, hey, I'm here. I can be here. So all we need to do is just lock this mic down, and we should be good.
Lock it down.
But we want to make sure that we get the right stuff for you guys, so the quality's good. And I had a conversation with someone the other day that was telling me they enjoyed the quality of our podcast. They said a lot of the ones they listened to, they're like, it sounds like they recorded in their basement. I was like, we're definitely not doing
No,
that.
we're not doing that.
So we do it for y'all.
We do it for the gram. Speaking of the gram, we are on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and YouTube.
Oh, boom! I was waiting for it. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
So thanks for listening. Episode 6. Appreciate it. And look for us on YouTube.
We out. Cheers.